We often discuss this thing that India is an agriculture based country and more than 60% of its population is engaged in agriculture. But why GDP contribution is so low? It is just 20%. Hello friends, welcome to the Economy Primer series of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today's session is about different sectors of Indian economy. So, moving towards the points of discussion part. So, first of all, we are going to discuss that why this particular topic is into the discussion. So, here we have taken few cutouts of newspaper. India's economy surges further ahead in February. ET market small talk, 5 sectors that will turn wealth creators as India's moves from $2,500 per capita GDP to $5,000. Sunny Agrawal. Riding the wave, manufacturing sector to ignite M&A boom in India in 2024, says Delight. India's service sector growth at 13-year high in July on strong demand. What all these cutouts says that manufacturing sector is growing, service sector is growing, but there is a decline in agricultural sector and its contribution is still low. And when we see that service sector is growing, tertiary sector is growing, we also see that the primary sector is declining. So this is a need of an hour to discuss about the condition of the primary sector. Moving to the next slide. So this is an overview of India's economic sector. So here the work has been divided on the basis of 3 parameters. The first parameter is activity nature, the second is the work condition, and the third is the asset ownership. And in today's class, we are going to discuss all these 5 topics. So this would be our point of discussion. First of all, we are going to discuss the primary sector, that what it consists, then secondary, then tertiary, then quaternary, then quinary. So these 5 topics we are going to discuss in today's session, and rest we will discuss in next sessions. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about primary sector. So whenever you heard about the primary sector, you often think about the agriculture. Yes, agriculture is a part of the primary sector, but apart from agriculture, mining and fishing, other things are also part of the primary sector. So this is a brief definition about the primary sector, that extraction and harvesting of natural resources is a part of the primary sector, and also such as the fisheries, wool and wind power, oil extraction, mining for coal. So this is a part of the agriculture sector, or you can say the primary sector. And with advent of technology and various other factors, we can see that there is a decline in primary sector. So we will discuss this thing in the further lectures. Moving to the secondary sector. So secondary sector is a sector in which raw materials we get in a finished product. So this would be the simple definition of the secondary sector. And what are the examples of it? So manufacturing, example, producing cars from aluminium, construction, building homes, factories, utilities, producing electricities, providing electricities, gas, telephones to the household. So it is a basically production of finished goods from the raw material. So this is a brief intro about the secondary sector. Moving to the tertiary sector, or also called as the service sector. So in tertiary sector, it is also known as the white collar jobs. And what is white collar job? So that does not require any manual labor jobs. So the work which has been done in the offices premises, so that is called as a white collar job. And what are the examples we have under the white collar jobs? So it consists the goods transported by trucks or trains, banking, insurance, finances, and also it helps in the development of the primary and secondary sector by providing the goods, but they are also an aid of the support for the production. It means that they develop different kind of the ideas and they work for the secondary and the primary sector. So it's their minds and it's their vision that brought to the primary and secondary sector. So this is the brief definition about the service sector. Moving to the next one, which is of the quaternary activities. So quaternary activities is an extension of the tertiary sector, which is the service sector, and it is also known as the knowledge sector. When you have to ask about that, which is the intellectual sector under the tertiary sector, so it is the quaternary sector. So it is also known as the intellectual aspect of the economy, and under which what people do, entrepreneurs to innovate and improve the quality of services offered in the economy, And it also deals with the various examples just like personal working in office buildings, elementary schools, university classroom, hospitals, doctors offices, theaters. So these are the part of the quaternary activities, and like any other tertiary functions, quaternary activities can also be outsourced. So many times we can see that in services sector the various resources can be outsourced. People are coming from abroad and they are working in India. Indians are going to abroad. So in that sector what we have seen that outsourcing is a usual phenomena. And coming to this what you can say, the primary sector and the secondary sector, outsourcing is not a usual phenomena. We can outsource the things interstate, but generally we cannot see that people are coming from England and they are working in the farms of India. So it's not like that. So but when it's comes to the tertiary sector, we can always see that Indians are going to America, Americans are coming to India. So these are the part of the outsourcing sector. Here outsourcing is a common features. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about the quinary activities. So just like the quaternary activities, quinary activity is also the part of the tertiary sector, and it is a sector which is also known as a decision making sector, where top decisions are made, and under which the government legislation also comes. So government passes different kind of legislation, so they are the part of the quinary activities. And top business officials, entrepreneurs, education sector people who are making decisions for the country, you are making decisions for a particular company. So these are the part of this quinary activities, and it is also called as the gold collar jobs. So what is the gold collar job? So under which high professionals are required, just like the pilot, scientist. So these are the part of the quinary activities. So this is a brief definition of the quinary activities. So moving to the next slide. Next slide is about that what contribution each sectors have. So when in coming to the overall, so services has a huge contribution in the GDP, which is 53.89%. Agriculture has 20.19%, and industry, who is largely the secondary sector, is a 25.92%. And when we subcategorize and classify all these things, so we will see that agriculture, forestry and fishing has 20.19%. Mining and quarrying has 1.63. This is also called as a primary activities. Then coming to the manufacturing, which is come under the secondary, 14.43. Electricity, gas, water supply and other utility services is 2.7%. It is also part of the secondary activities. And then construction, 7.16. Secondary activities, trade, hotel, transport, communication, service related, broadcasting, 16.2%. Tertiary activities, financial, real estate, professional services, 22.5. Tertiary activities, and public administration, defense, other services, it is also a part of tertiary activities, 15.42. So what we have seen that services sector has a huge contribution. On the other hand, primary sector and secondary sectors needs more improvement, and we need to also find out the reasons that why primary sector is declining. So moving to the question part. So the question is, consider the following statement regarding sectors of Indian economy. And the first statement is, primary sector deals with agriculture and mining. In the introduction section, I have already told you that primary sector does not deals with agriculture. It is primarily deals with agriculture, but there are other sectors who are also part of the primary sector. And then the second statement is, in quinary sector, top level decisions are made. Which of the statement given above is are correct? So I hope you are able to answer it correctly in the comment section. I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to this session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.